Hello everybody, and today we are checking out Cobra Kai Season 2, Episode 6. I'm very excited for this episode. Someone mentioned that this was their favorite episode of the entire show. I have no idea what's going to happen. The last episode's cliffhanger was my favorite cliffhanger of the entire show, with Hawk destroying Miyagi-Do's, dojo. And I got very upset. Obviously, I was not happy with that. But then when Daniel goes into Cobra Kai and confronts Johnny, and there's this huge misunderstanding, and then half of Johnny's students leave to Miyagi-Do. Oh my gosh, I got chills. I was so excited. I was so nervous about what's going to happen. It was just an exhilarating finale conclusion to episode 5. So I'm very excited to see where that takes us going into episode 6. We're over halfway through the season now. Oh my gosh. I'm just imagining this conflict between Johnny and Daniel is going to get worse and worse because they feel like they just don't want to sit down, and I feel like they just don't want to sit down and talk to each other, so I'm just very nervous, but I'm also very excited to see what happens, and I'm very excited to see Miyagi-Do grow. Maybe in this episode they're going to rebuild the dojo. I don't really know what's going to happen. Also, I don't like Hawk very much at the moment. I really like him as a character. Do I like him? I mean, I really like how well-rounded his character is, and I think he's one of the strongest characters in the show. But do I like his personality? No. That might continue. I think John Kreese is still going to be manipulating him. I think he's still going to be looking for a way to not become the nerd he used to be, even though being a nerd is totally fine. I mean, I'm a nerd. I have like 100 Star Wars things in my room, so I think if Hawk ever saw me, he'd beat me up. He'd beat me up. Anyways, if you'd like to watch more of my content, you can check out my Patreon, where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies that I watch, as well as early access TV show and movie reactions that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose. So thank you so much if you check it out. And let's get back to the video. I don't know what's gonna go down in this episode. The episode is called Take a Right. I'm wondering if there's if it's like that Doctor Who episode, if any of you have seen Doctor Who, where someone goes up and they're like, oh, turn left, and then she doesn't turn left and the whole world ends. Maybe it's like that, world-ending consequences, because they're supposed to take a right and they take a left. I don't know. Okay, anyways, I'm very excited for this episode, so without further ado, Cobra Kai Season 2, Episode 6, Take a Right. Also, I'm sorry if I yawned in this reaction. I literally woke up about 5 minutes ago, and I was really excited to watch this episode. So if I yawn, it's not because I'm bored. It's because I'm tired. Oh, yay, they're fixing the dojo. All of his students, though. It's looking better than ever, I gotta say. Like, it's looking fantastic. Wait. What? Wait. Okay, the thing's still destroyed, but that was Miyagi making it for the first time. That was so cool. Oh man, I was really happy that it was back together, and it's not, but oh no, everyone's going to be trained even more intensely now.
I would never disrespect another man's dojo.
Shut your cake hole, Chubbs.
It's obviously not him.
Question is, who's gonna break?
Kreese knows it's Hawk.
I think I should tell Sensei Lawrence that I did it.
Say nothing.
No! Kreese.
Yes, Sensei.
I hate him so much. I liked him for one episode, like half of an episode.
Listen, about the other night.
Nothing happened. So, there's no reason to feel uncomfortable, right?
That is my dog at the door. Hello, Huxley. Hello. What up? We just started the episode. You didn't miss much, okay? It was just Hawk feels guilty, but Kreese was like, I'll deal with it. That's kind of all that's happening right now.
Right. Exactly.
I forgot that they had their almost kiss moment in the last episode.
Nice to meet you. Hey, nice to meet you guys.
Hello, sir.
No need to call me sir.
I trust them. I know that the guy in the front is a good person.
You think with all that preaching and praying, you get some of that hair back?
Yeah. Unfortunately, God doesn't work that way.
Is this someone from the original Karate Kid movie?
But, I've definitely...
Bobby. His name is familiar.
He'll be happy to see you, Johnny. Room 112.
Who is it? What's happening? Huh? Oh, okay. It's his friend who's sick. Aww.
Johnny.
Okay, so Bobby is his son or something. Or a friend.
Yeah, you gonna come and see me?
Yeah.
Not his son, sorry. Bobby's the friend. Bobby is one of the other friends.
But if you want to confess about that $50 you still owe me, the big guy's listening.
Was Tommy the guy that I didn't like? That it was super intense all the time?
Yes, hon. I know. I love you too. All right, gotta go.
Are these all the Cobra Kais? This is so cool. I love this.
What do you have in mind?
Road trip. Give the guy a wild night to remember.
Aww. I'm gonna love this episode if this episode is just a road trip.
It was Hawk.
Outed.
It was Diaz.
What?
How are we supposed to do that?
Good old-fashioned teamwork.
And muscles. Oh my god. How awesome do you want to get? I didn't think the show could get any better, and it just did. And I love that their like face mask things are skulls, like the costumes, the Halloween costumes.
Yeah, it's her loss, huh? So, Dutch is still up at Lomb.
Things got a little awkward there. Oh,
This isn't what Sensei Lawrence has been teaching us.
yes. Miguel.
It's over.
Miguel has redeemed himself in my eyes.
So, what?
Kreese is so menacing, and I love it.
Don't be a pussy.
He wants to help them change.
It won't. Can't change the way you feel.
Relationship. That relationship. Sam Robbie relationship.
Watch and learn.
Oh, it's gonna break. I hope the wood breaks.
Whoa, what are you doing? We're on the same team now.
Once a Cobra Kai, always a Cobra Kai.
Well, that's not...
Oh my god. The stigmas. The biases.
I used to be a Cobra Kai.
That is true. The third movie. Right? In the third movie, he was a Cobra Kai? Dude, imagine if you hadn't watched the third movie and you're just like, what? When was he a Cobra Kai?
You know Kreese. He's always got something up his sleeve.
But he doesn't have sleeves. He always wears a gi.
That is the ugliest Make-A-Wish kid I've ever seen.
Oh my god, why is this guy so mean?
My
His ear. Oh, bro. Yeah, I haven't used this in forever. Muscle memory at this point, right? Oh my god. The wink. Johnny's wink. He's so smooth. The gang is back. The gang is back.
Big argument, and what did I do? I joined Cobra Kai.
Yeah. This scene in the third movie was probably my favorite scene. It was so good.
All that matters is that right now, today,
We are all Miyagi-Do.
Oh, we are Miyagi-Do. I got chills from that little speech Daniel gave. So good.
Think fast. Let me show you how it's done.
Do you think he still likes Sam? I think he still likes Sam. And I'm really scared.
She wasn't stealing. The food was gonna end up in the trash. The world shows no mercy.
Oh.
So why should we?
She does give a good point. The world does show no mercy.
Hands up.
I can see where she's coming from, but in like the thing that Kreese is teaching them, I feel like, is to have no mercy in a fight. I guess to have no mercy in life, but to have no mercy in a fight, and that's different.
Anything's possible.
It's a little hand clasp over the fist bump. They should have done both. High five into a fist bump.
I was in love with Allie.
I think everyone was in love with Allie, let's be honest. I think even I was in love with Allie.
Before I joined Cobra Kai, I wanted to have the balls that you had. Without the smell.
Oh, they're just best friends.
Time.
Oh.
You still have time.
Oh, I got chills with that line. That's such a good line. And it's so sad.
I don't want them to look back at their life full of regret.
Oh, Johnny.
Face me. Bow.
I loved that scene. That scene was so good. Also, whenever this music comes on, I know I'm gonna love the scene. There are certain musical cues in this show where I'm like, here we go.
We'll make sure he gets back on track. Won't we?
No. No, Kreese. I hate you. Oh, wait. I love this song, though. No!
Tommy, wake up!
No! That's not gonna work, dude. Show must go on. Oh my god.
Because Cobra Kai never dies.
Oh no, and he died. Oh my god, that was so chilling. I have so many chills right, like, oh, that was so good. The Cobra Kai never dies. And then it shows him, Tommy, dead in the body bag. Oh, I got chills. That was so good. Okay, I'll see you for my review in a couple of seconds. And that was my reaction to Cobra Kai Season 2, Episode 6, Take a Right. What a chilling episode. I would say a chilling episode. It was a pretty menacing episode, to be honest, with Kreese kind of undermining the dojo while Johnny was away, and then the very end when he goes, Cobra Kai never dies, and then zip up the body bag of one of the original Cobra Kai members. Like, it gave me chills, and I was like, oh, like, what a way to kind of juxtapose him, Kreese saying that to reality. I don't know, I thought that was just so cool. There was a lot of really fun things in this episode that I really liked. I loved seeing the original Cobra Kai members together. It took me a while to kind of figure out who they were, because I didn't really know their names in the first movie, and they weren't in any of the other movies. So when he said Bobby, I was like, it's a familiar name. He's about Johnny's age. Is he another Cobra Kai member? And then when they went and saw Tommy, and then the other guy came in, I forget his name. When it was them, I was like, oh, the original Cobra Kais, here we go. And it was really cool to see them back together. their bond seemed just as strong as it did back in 84? Is that when the original Karate Kid took place? It was just really fun to see. I loved that they had their masks with the skull on it. I thought that was really cool. I don't know if they had skull masks when they were riding bikes in the original movie, but I definitely reminded me of the Halloween costumes that they had in the first Karate Kid movie and in the first season of this show. So I thought that was really cool. And I also, the scene between Tommy and Johnny at the campfire was my favorite scene in this episode, especially when he said, you have something that I don't have, or you have something still, or something like that. And then he's like, time, you have time. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought he was going to say a family, and then Johnny was going to be like, I do have a family, and go back and get Robbie. But time was his answer. Time was what he was going to say. And I don't know why, but like it hit Johnny a lot, and also hit me a lot for some reason. I don't know. It's just like, you do have time. And then he's like, you can do whatever you want. Just like do what you want to do. Live the life that you want to live. And then when Johnny said, I just want my students to like not look back and regret their lives. Oh, that hit me. Oh, that was so good. And when he said that, I was like, oh, Johnny, no, Johnny. Oh, it was so good. And I'm really sad though, because while he's talking about this and he loves his students and he wants the students to learn karate, but learn karate in a good way. That good isn't the way to put that, but that's the way I'm phrasing it right now because I can't think of a better word. But while he's talking about how much he wants his students not to regret, Kreese is undermining him in every possible way and making Johnny look like someone who is, as he said to Miguel, his heart is in the right place, but he's a little confused. He's making Johnny look like he's not really in the right mindset to teach and to be a sensei at the moment. And I think Kreese is going to become the sensei of Cobra Kai. I think even if Johnny feels like the sensei, at least to Johnny, I think Kreese will be the like actual sensei. It's like Palpatine in Star Wars, you know, where everyone's like, oh, he's not actually in charge of everything, but he is in charge of everything. You know what I mean? That's my Star Wars Cobra Kai analogy for John Kreese. Yeah, but Kreese, he gave me a few chills in this episode. There's just kind of, whenever he's on screen, it's so menacing and it's so cool and it's so scary as well. And I'm really excited and nervous to see what he does with the dojo. I don't know. I just think he's going to take it over. I think he has Miguel on his side now, I feel like. Hawk was already on his side. Most of the dojo, Tori is on his side. And Miguel was the only one, I feel like, that wasn't on his side very much. And with the conversation he had with Miguel today, I think Miguel is starting to join Kreese's side. I think Miguel is starting to trust Kreese more. And I think that might be because Tori is on his side, or at least mostly on his side. So I think maybe he's doing it to respect Tori's decision as well. But I think also Miguel is like, oh, you know what, Tori is kind of speaking facts, because Miguel isn't the most fortunate person in the world, at least when he came into life, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's very interesting to think about why Miguel might trust Kreese, and I think that might be the reason. I think there's that when Tori said it, it kind of was like, oh yeah, that kind of reminds me of my life. And then also because he likes Tori, it's like, oh, I should apologize to him. Well, Tori likes it, so I should give him another shot. You know what I mean? I'm also very worried about Tori and Miguel. I really hope Miguel does not still like Sam. He really likes Sam, and then like the same day he kisses Tori. I really hope it's just not like a thing that he has, like a little fling that he has with Tori, because I really like Tori a lot. We got a little bit more backstory from her today. We still don't have a lot of backstory from her, but we know now that she came from a poor family. Her mother, again, was fired from her job because she was taking the leftovers foods and giving it to her and her brother. So that means she has a brother, first of all, and I'd like to see her brother. Oh, maybe her brother is like the master karate kid. I don't That'd be interesting. I just hope Miguel isn't jumping onto Tori because Sam is not available at the moment. And I don't know. I just hope that Robbie and Sam, they only had a couple moments in this episode. I forgot that they had almost kissed in the last episode. So that was pretty exciting for them to talk about it. They had this thing where it was like a metaphor for their relationship. I forget what exactly was said. I just want them to get together, but I understand why Robbie doesn't want to be with Sam at the moment. He does want to be with Sam, but I understand why he doesn't want to mess everything up. What else happened in this episode? Anything? Oh yeah, Dimitri and Chris. I like their friendship. Obviously, I feel like they're going to be good friends. That's a fun little trope, enemies to friends, right? I thought Daniel and Johnny were going to be enemies to friends in episode 9 of season 1, and I was wrong. But I think Dimitri and Chris will be, so that's very exciting. Yeah, I don't know. I just really like this episode. I'm very excited to see what Miyagi-Do is going to be like with all these students, and now that they finally kind of understand the premise of Miyagi-Do, what it's all about. They're no longer no mercy, strike hard, strike first, stuff like that. So I'm very excited to see them grow and learn with Daniel now. And then also have everyone in the Cobra Kai studios or dojo grow and learn, but with John Kreese, because I think if Johnny's there, I think John Kreese will be running the show. So very exciting stuff, and I'm very excited for episode 7. Yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these beautiful, amazing people right here. Thank you so much if you are supporting my channel. It means a lot, and I will see you next time for my next Cobra Kai reaction, which is season 2, episode 7. Lol.